Think I'll ever see her again?
Yeah, in heaven on the other side.
For years, 3 women endured unimaginable abuse as they were chained, starved, and tortured. On August 23, 2002, Michelle Knight got lost on her way to a case management meeting and stopped at a store to ask for directions. So Michelle was on her way to a hearing to try to regain custody of her son, who she had lost to foster care. So on that day she was lost, but a man offered to help her. She recognized him as the father of one of her friends. Michelle said the man said, quote, "I know where it's at. I can take you straight to it. It'll only take me 5 minutes." And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna make it. This is gonna happen, she said. But instead of driving her where she asked to be taken, he took her to his home, on the pretense of first picking up his daughter and showing Michelle some puppies. But his daughter didn't live with him and there were no puppies. That's when the man, Ariel Castro, ripped up her son's photo in front of her and told her she would never see him again. Michelle would be held captive for over a decade. She was chained and restricted from moving around. He beat her and essayed her, and to prevent anyone from hearing her scream, he put tissue in her mouth so her screams were muffled. Now, this is honestly so heartbreaking, but no one looked for Michelle. She didn't really have any friends or family, so she was missing for over a decade, and again, no one looked for her. And within the 11 years she was held captive, she was pregnant 5 times by Castro, who forced her to miscarry by starving her, beating her, and even throwing her down the stairs. Less than a year later, on April 21st, 2003, the day before she turned 17, Amanda Berry was walking home from her job at Burger King when she also accepted a ride from Castro. Amanda knew one of Castro's daughters, so she agreed to visit him. And of course, she was also held captive. The following year, on April 4th, 2004, Castro offered a ride to a 14-year-old Gina DeJesus, who was headed home from school. Like the rest, she knew one of his daughters. Michelle and Gina shared a room, whilst Amanda lived separately. Amanda's mother, Luana Miller, quickly reported her daughter missing and frantically asked the police to help find her. At first, authorities considered Amanda a runaway. However, the case took a disturbing turn a week after her disappearance, when an unidentified man used her cell phone to contact her mother. The caller stated, "I have Amanda. She's fine and will be coming home in a couple of days." Sadly, 3 years later, Luana Miller would pass away, never seeing her daughter again. Some believe she died from a broken heart, while others believe the self-proclaimed psychic named Sylvia Brown was partially to blame, as Sylvia told her on a 2004 episode of the Montel Williams show that her daughter was dead.
Think I'll ever see her again?
Yeah, in heaven on the other side.
A few years into her captivity, Amanda became pregnant. Surprisingly, Castro allowed her to carry the child, and Amanda gave birth to Jocelyn on Christmas 2006 with the help of Michelle. Michelle was the only one there who had experience with childbirth, so Castro forced her to help. On May 6, 2013, 10 years after her kidnapping, 26-year-old Amanda realized that her bedroom door was left unlocked for the first time. Since Castro was out of the house, Amanda crept downstairs and realized that one of the 2 heavily secured front doors were also left open. She squeezed in an arm through the storm door and yelled out for help, eventually catching the attention of one of her neighbors. The neighbors kicked the door to loosen it from its hinges. Amanda finished kicking it out and then instructed her daughter, the 6-year-old, to crawl outside.
Leave a 911.
Help me, I'm Amanda Berry.
You need police, fire, or ambulance.
I need police.
Okay, and what's going on there?
I've been kidnapped and I've been missing for 10 years and I'm here, I'm free now.
Okay, and what's your address? Call me from...
Huh?
Looks like you're calling me from...
I can't hear you.
It looks like you were calling me from...
Across the street, I'm using the phone.
Okay, stay there with those neighbors. Talk to the police when they get there.
Okay.
Okay, talk to the police when they get there.
Okay. Hello?
Yeah, talk to the police when they get there.
Okay, I'm on the way right now. I
We're
need
going to
them
send them
now.
as soon as we get a car open.
No, I need them now before we get back.
All right, we're sending them, okay?
Okay, I mean, like,
Who's the guy? Who's the guy you're who's the guy who went out?
his name
right, how old is he?
He's like 52.
All right, and
Even Amanda Berry. I've been on the news for the last 10 years.
okay, I got that here. I already.
Gina.
And you said what was his name again? And is he white, black, or Hispanic?
He's Hispanic.
What's he wearing?
I don't know because he's not here right now. That's
When
why I got away.
when he left, what was he wearing?
Sweetheart, it's okay. What?
Right, the police are on the way. Talk to them when they get there. Okay?
Okay.
I told you they're on the way. Talk to them when they get there. Okay?
All right, okay.
Thank you.
Bye.
Police arrived shortly after, but Michelle and Gina didn't believe it was the police. In fact, Michelle hid behind a cabinet. When she finally saw them, she launched herself onto one of the officers, repeating, "You saved us. You saved us." Shortly after, Castro was arrested and sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. But he committed suicide in his jail cell a month later. As time went on, Amanda and the others adjusted to life outside of captivity, reconnecting with their loved ones. Unfortunately for Michelle, she was never reunited with her son, and he was adopted to another family.
Have you ever been read your rights before?
Yes.
Do you remember the arrangements you made for Amanda?
Nothing was arranged.
Like the basement? Was she upstairs? Was she on the main floor?
I took her to the master bedroom
Okay.
and I chained her to the bed. I think it was. I chained her to. There's a steam radiator there.
When you chained her to the steam radiator, do you remember her saying anything like, "Let me go," or "I want to get out of here. I've had enough"? Did you threaten her at that point?
No, I just told her to be quiet.
You just told her to be quiet? Be quiet or what?
Just to be quiet.
Okay.
Because, I didn't want the neighbors to hear anything or to get in trouble.
Okay. And did you bind her hands also?
No.
Did you put anything in her mouth? Okay. Did she stay? Is that where you slept in the house, in the master bedroom? Did she sleep in that bed?
Amanda, yes.
While she was sleeping in that bed, was she chained to the radiator? Okay. So she had one ankle tied to the radiator, and then she was in bed with you.